So basically, this is our blockchain technology that has been applied in the healthcare industry. In the healthcare industry, it's those like tip of the iceberg. It's those simple problems you will see, but the real problem is actually hiding underneath the water. So the Eoch is trying to solve these problems. So what is Eoch? So Eoch is basically a patient-oriented public blockchain network, and for the healthcare data sharing and the management. So why do we need it? So because it's able to manage our healthcare assets in an immutable, auditable, and transparent, safe way or secure way. So how do we implement this Eoch? So as I've mentioned to you just in Eoch, we are trying to establish a new blockchain-based paradigm for the future of healthcare. And if you look at our data model in the blockchain, it's actually changing. We are trying to change from pay for service to pay for performance. And all these incentives will help to reduce readmission or avoid those medication error or decrease the duplicate testings. So all these can be helped by sharing the patient information. So in this data model, so you will see that all the data, like the patient data, pharmacy, or electronic medical record, all these data will be integrated together. All right. So how we're going to build this Eoch? As you will see that this is a network of many blockchains that hierarchically arranged. All right. So it's hierarchically arranged where you will see that many blockchains can run concurrently. So this is the beauty of the blockchain. While it's going to retain the interoperability in the Eoch world, as shown here, the root blockchain manage many independent blockchains or subchains. A subchain connects to or interacts with medical devices, like the Apple Watch I'm wearing, with medical devices that share something in common. All right, they have a similar functional purpose, or they can operate in a similar environment to share similar level of trust. If a subchain mass function is not working, for example, has been attacked or experiencing any software bugs, the root chain is not going to be affected at all. So by doing this, we are able to have this interoperability. We can guarantee confidentiality and security. Here, I'm going to give you how we actually implement the blockchain technology in the healthcare. Right? So the blockchain technology is going to help to build the healthcare system. So you will see that the healthcare authorities, governments, they are all excited about the new possibility presented by blockchain. Right? So the blockchain enables the health IT system that can provide technological solutions to many challenges. So those challenges including the health data interoperability, integrity, and security, and portability as well. So what are those challenges we actually face in the healthcare industry? So I'll just give you a few highlights. In the following two slides, we have listed out the common challenges we face in terms of the data sharing. So in terms of the data capturing, it's actually quite tough to capture data that is very clean, very complete, accurate. So this is something we are working on. We are trying to standardize the data so we can capture a more complete data. And also because of the format or standardization, we are able to clean up the data so it can ensure the data sets accurate and consistent. So those are some challenges we are facing now. And then a few more challenges such as your data stewardship, data query, right? This is very, very important because when you set up a database, you want to have the ability to query the data, right? So if for diabetes, all right, so you must have those keywords for you to easily query the database. Or for a region, what is the region you are looking at? What type of disease you are focusing on? So the data must be query friendly. So another challenges we are facing now is also data exchange. All right, it's very crucial if the data can be shared with external parties. Right? Because as the industry move towards population health management, so this is very, very important how you're going to share the data without violating the privacy. So once I have listed all the challenges, so we are going to provide you the solution that Eoch has come up with. All right. So I'll give you just the architecture of our Eoch. Right, so we do have the high level, all right, so this is the high level of the application, right, so the Eoch provides the smart contracts capability here, and also security authentication capability, and it does have the decentralization transaction, and also it can issue the token cryptocurrencies. So all these actually build the foundation of the distributed apps, all right, so if you look at the middleware, so we have the API and some application integrators. So down here, we have different subchains working. So electronic medical record, pharmacy claim, clinical claims, and others. So this is the architecture. So what is our solution for the healthcare information sharing? Right. So if you look at, we do have the 4-dimensional continuum. So if you look at the blockchain, right, I think all of you guys here, probably you already know that blockchain is a distributed transactional database that is shared across all the nodes participating in the network. And this is the main technical innovation of Bitcoin, and it actually acts as a public ledger for the transaction. So you will know that every node in the system has a full copy of the current chain, which contains every transaction ever executed. So every blockchain contains a hash of the previous block, right? And then linking these two together. So the linked blocks become a blockchain. And so this is the blockchain can be perceived as a 4-dimensional continuum that consider as 4 horizontal layers. And so that will include our transaction and blocks, consensus, all right? So all the nodes within the network reach our trusted DPoS consensus, and it will build the tools framework, and then each group has their own incentive, all right? So this is our solution. So the principle of our design, primarily, we want to have this platform, all right, Eoch platform, which is aimed to become patient privacy-centered. So we are not going to violate any privacy, and this platform will become scalable spinal cord and nervous system for the PII. PII stands for personally identifiable information. As you will see, how we actually achieve